Hello and welcome to part 4 of 9 on our series on 3DUserNet. Today we'll be covering how to hide assets by type, how to move assets around in 3DUserNet. We'll also be exploring point cloud X-ray and model transparency features. So this is where we last left our project in the last session. We've just set the height map and set point shading on. As you can see, the line work doesn't quite match my point cloud or model. This is because it's been created from a different source, so it's on a different local coordinates, this data. So now we need to align it back with our other data. So firstly, we're going to work between point cloud and line work. So I need to hide my models. So in the top left, we've got this visibility menu, and that allows me to hide assets by type. So I can switch off all my point clouds, my models, or my line work. It also works on measurements, notes, and ClipBoxes. Just for now, I'm going to switch off models. I'm also going to go back to RGB mode without point shading. So I want to move my line work into position. I'm going to use this button in the bottom left corner, which is my Notes Model Edit tab. I can also switch this on by the spacebar as well, which is going to be very useful, as you'll see in a minute. Once I've selected that, I can click on my line work and the gimbal appears. As you can see, it's on rotation at the moment, but at the bottom I can use these buttons to translate, rotate, or scale. In this instance, the scale is fine, so I just need to rotate and translate it. I can also use my shortcut keys, which are E, R, and T. So E will scale, R will rotate, and T will translate. Okay, so I'll just press T to translate, and I'll move this roughly into position. Then I can refine it from there. Just going to take a top view. We can also use orthographic views to help us align it faster. This is in the top of the settings menu. And now we can really nail this down. So I'm going to press spacebar and then select my line work. Once we're happy with the X-Y axis, we can then change our view and adjust in the Z. I'm just going to drop my data down to the ground level. Okay, so that's done. Right, let's go back to perspective mode. As you can see, it's quite difficult to see the line work in the scene, as the point cloud is too dominant. So there are a couple of different ways to be able to view your data. One of the most useful ways of viewing line work and point cloud in the same project is to use a mode called X-ray. You'll find this in the settings tab. Once you apply this, our point cloud becomes transparent and you'll be able to see the line work much better. We're going to bring our models back as well. Now models as well have a transparency option. As these are too dominant in my scene, I want to apply that too. Now in my data management tab, which is in the bottom right of the corner, I can click on model. I've got my different models that we've uploaded earlier. And I'm just going to drop the transparency down to 0.7. Might just go down a little bit more. There we go. And now we have transparent models and point cloud. I'm just going to create a save state of the project. And that completes it for this session. In the next session, we'll be looking at ClipBoxes and how we can apply those to our scene. I look forward to seeing you then.